everyone, it's Nikki and I'm back with another review. Before I even get started, let me go ahead and give my shameless plug. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. I know you love reviews. I know you love to hear about products before you buy them. I know you love hair stuff. Okay, maybe not, but who doesn't love product reviews? So anyway, go ahead and click the subscribe button. There are more interesting reviews. So as you know by the title, I'm going to tell you about my experience so far, although it may be short, with black seed oil. That is right. Nigella sativa, I think, is the formal name for it. It's black cumin oil, black cumin seed, whatever. Black seed oil. The brand that I have used, and it's only been about a week, is the Amazing Herb brand. I have used the 500 milligram soft gel capsules along with a 1 fluid ounce. It's kind of a trial size. Well, I use it as a trial size for the skin. I couldn't really see myself taking it orally. It does have like a peppery is what it's described as, taste to it. So I decided to go with the pills, and this is for my skin. So let's get into it. Black seed oil has a long laundry list of things that it is supposed to help cure, treat, prevent. It's high in a lot of different nutrients. Let me go through this. It actually has protein. It has thiamine, riboflavin. It has calcium, iron, copper, zinc, phosphorus, folacin. It also has significant amounts of omega, I want to say it's omega 6 and omega 9. It does not have much omega 3. So keep that in mind. I don't think it causes any harm, but I do know those things are supposed to be in balance, so make sure you get your omega-3s elsewhere. Now, this has been, from what I read up on all of these things that are in it, and the supplement itself, the oil itself, have worked wonders for many people. I've heard that in the Quran it states that it cures everything but death. I don't know who said it in the Quran. I want to say maybe it was Muhammad. I'm not sure. Even if you're not religious, it's just interesting to see how it's referenced in religious context and how long people have been using this as a cure for so many different things. So it helps with fatigue. It's supposed to help with weight loss because it also helps with appetite. It helps with energy production. It helps with metabolism. It helps with liver function. I've seen it's great with, as far as its anti-inflammatory component. And inflammation is the root cause of probably about 90%, if not more, of all diseases and disorders that we suffer from today. The rest, I would say, are due to genetic issues. So probably more like 95 to 98% of it is inflammation, inflammation based. So this also has helped, is supposed to help work wonders with the skin. It is said that Cleopatra was known for using this in high amounts, and she contributed her beauty and her beautiful skin to this product. King Tut it said that he was buried with this product, which means that he did not want to wake up on the other side without this. I don't know if you know much about Egypt or Egyptians. I don't know a whole lot, but I do know that they traditionally would be buried with objects that they wanted to use, things that they wanted to have access to when they crossed over to the other side. So that says a lot, to be buried with this stuff, okay? So anyway, my experience. So it does help with energy. I can attest to that. The first day I took it, I'm one of those people that has the 3 o'clock slump. I'm one of those people that I honestly do not get enough sleep. That is another thing I'm working on for this year. I average about 5 to 6 hours of sleep on a good night, and I know that I need to improve that. But in the meantime, like, I have to get through the day. This is not like the caffeine effect. This doesn't give you a drug-induced type buzzed high feeling. It does improve the energy that's there that you do have. It does improve how it's expelled. It improves body function. It has a lot of B vitamins in it as well, and so these things help with sustainable energy. And so this, I can attest to the fact that I have not had that 3 o'clock slump since I started taking this. I've had that increased sense of alertness, an increased sense of awareness. I just feel way more present. I was walking around in a very foggy state before, and this has helped a lot. What else? Inflammatory response. I do suffer from osteoarthritis. I do notice that when I take this, my arthritis has not been an issue for me. I don't feel as much joint pains as I did before. I don't have clicky joints. I have clicky joints, so when I do certain things, especially if I'm stretching, I tend to get a lot of popping. I still get some of it, but it has gone down a lot. I'm telling you, I noticed a difference already. My nails, the strength of my nails has improved. Now that is probably not so much from the ingesting of this, but it's more so from the oil. And I'll talk more about the loose oil in a minute. But when I apply the loose oil, I get it on my fingers. I'm pretty sure that's how my nails are stronger, because your nails don't grow that fast. So, but I do notice that my nails are stronger, and they are not breaking like they usually do. My skin has cleared. And that could be a combination of both, because I take it orally and I apply it topically. This helps greatly with cell regeneration and repair. Again, it includes, now this substance that's in it is thymoquinone. It's 5-XTQ. This is heavily mentioned when referencing fighting cancer and cancerous cells. So I'm going to suggest that you do a little more research on that. But I've heard of people taking this who suffer from lung cancer, especially who suffer from HIV/AIDS. All of those things, they take this supplement, and the main thing in it that helps with those is the thymoquinone. Sorry, I cannot pronounce it. The only thing to be mindful of with this supplement is that I don't see that there are a lot of side effects that people have, or if any at all. I haven't seen anything, literally haven't seen anything. The only thing that I do notice that is a consistent recommendation is, one, if you're pregnant or nursing, of course, consult your doctor first. Two, if you're taking any kind of medication for blood sugar, or for if you're taking medication to lower your blood sugar or to lower your blood pressure, you need to be extremely careful about taking this. So I would definitely say consult with your doctor. Do not take this along with like metformin, which is for, I think that's the blood sugar one, right? Don't take this in conjunction with like blood sugar medication and blood pressure, because what happens is now you've like doubled or quadrupled or whatever the effects of your medication, and having blood sugar that is too low is very detrimental to your health. You might have a fainting spell, blackouts, it's hard on your heart. Also with blood pressure as well, you don't want to pass out. You don't want your blood pressure to be so low that your body, your organs in your body cannot function. So if you're taking any other kind of medication, I will say consult with your doctor for this. I also noticed that my mood is a lot better. I feel more balanced hormonally. I've seen other people who take anxiety medications and antidepressants. Their testimony on this was that they were able to completely stop their medication. People who had panic attacks and suffered from extreme anxiety got off of their medication and take this now, and no longer take their psychiatric medication. So that is something to look into if that's a concern for you, because again, my mood, I do feel more leveled out. I feel like not so reactive. I don't feel so anxious when I'm PMSing or anything like that. I also wanted to see how this affects my acne, because when I stopped eating meat and dairy, I also decided to stop taking birth control. I have several reasons for that. I might do a separate video on it. For all the benefits there are for birth control, I think there's 10 times more negative side effects that you can experience. And because they can be so subtle, and because a lot of us have been on birth control for years and years, we don't even realize when those side effects sneak up on us. The weight gain, the hormonal imbalance, the mood swings, the metabolic, I really do think it messes with your metabolism. Anyway, I got off the birth control, and what happened was I lost weight, and that probably had to do with the veganism as well. I wasn't retaining as much water. I lost weight. My mood kind of leveled back out and stabilized, but my hormonal acne is just acting a monkey. And so I wanted to try this to see if it helped. And I also suffer from psoriasis, and you can see my video about that as well. But that is almost completely cleared. I wanted to see if this helps with that as well. I can honestly say after only a week, my acne and my psoriasis, the little bit of tiny bit of psoriasis I had now is not active. It's not active at all. I just need to work on getting rid of the scarring. The acne, I take this orally, but I've also been applying the oil directly to my problem spots, actually all over my skin. So at night, I wash my skin thoroughly and I place a hot rag over it to open up my pores. I take about a half a dropper. I started with that amount. I put it on my hands and I go to town and apply it to my face. This, I promise you, it's, you know, a lot of people are scared of oils because they just think it'll block their pores. But this, because of the antibacterial properties and antifungal properties of this, it will, the oil does not block. It doesn't even allow for oils, for your pores to be blocked. I read up on it a little bit, and what I saw is that there are two primary types of bacteria that are in an abundance with hormonal acne. A lot of products that you buy over the counter for acne either don't tackle either one of those types of bacteria, or they only tackle one and not the other. So this is why so many people have to go through trial and error, because we don't know, unless you've had some very extensive testing done, you don't know which one of the bacteria is your primary problem, if not both. And you don't know which anti-acne medications attack which type of bacteria specifically. And so we're not getting this information, so it's not being, at least it wasn't given to me this way. This fights off all of the bacteria that is associated with acne, hormonal acne. And I can say that the first day that I used this, I was, again, right before my cycle, which is when it is the worst. And this was becoming inflamed. If anybody, for those of you who don't know, when you have jawline acne and cystic acne, that is a key indicator that you have hormonal acne. It has nothing to do with how much you wash your face, very little to do with what products you use as far as the source of it. The products can aggravate it, but that's not the source of it. It is from the inside out. So I slathered this little bad boy on, and the next morning I woke up in amazement, because of course I still had bumps, but the inflammation and the irritation had stopped. It stopped it in its tracks. It wasn't uncomfortable anymore. It was going down. It felt soothed. I mean, it felt wonderful. I could even tell the difference in smoothness in the rest of my face. Now, I do have on makeup right now, but what I'm going to do is, this is just my intro to my initial reaction of black seed oil in the tablets and the loose oil. I took a before picture the day I started the black seed oil topically. And I'm going to come back in I'll give it at least another month, and I'm going to do a follow-up, and I'll show you the before picture, and I'll show you where I am without makeup, the after picture or the current picture of this. If this continues to work as is, I'm telling y'all, I'm going to keep this stuff in my cabinet. So if you suffer from acne, if you suffer from psoriasis, or eczema, I would strongly suggest that you try this, because I have had no side effects. It doesn't leave my skin feeling bad. It doesn't leave my skin feeling oily. After it absorbs, it literally only takes a few minutes for it to absorb down to where it's not like shiny. It feels really good on your skin. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like I could put makeup over it after I let it soak in. That's how good it feels. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short, but I just wanted to give you my initial impressions of this. This stuff is wonderful. I've been having a positive experience with this so far. Please read up on black seed oil, because there are so many benefits. I'm just giving you my experience. I don't want you to miss out on anything that might be helpful to you because you think it doesn't help that. It's just that I don't have all of the ailments that people use this for. Oh, also allergies. My allergies are a lot better. It helps with a lot of respiratory issues. So my allergies are a ton better. My boyfriend is also taking this, and he says that he's not had any his sneezing fits. His allergies are worse than mine. He has allergies and asthma, and he has said his sneezing fits, he hasn't had any since he started taking it. And he also noticed that his energy levels have increased. So guys, give it a try. And again, thanks for watching. If you have not yet, go ahead and subscribe, especially so you can get my update and see what my update is on this. But you also may see some other interesting reviews or things you might be interested in. But guys, I hope you enjoyed and found this helpful. Until next time, you all have a great day and good night.